Hey, welcome to Fiber Lakes Garage, the home of random projects. We have lists, we have Jeeps, we have trucks, we have food. You name it, we got it. So help out the channel by just hitting that subscribe button. And if you like the video, go ahead and like it. And if you really like the video, like it and then tell a friend. But stay tuned, enjoy yourself. I'm gonna let you go because I got stuff to do. Hey, welcome back to the channel. And today I actually just want to sit here and talk to you. So if you caught some of my other videos, you know that I have a 2019 Toyota Tacoma and had a couple of rants against it. I had some OVTune type of videos. Well, this one is the stuff that I have learned while I've had this thing for over a year. Well, the first thing is that I did put OVTune on it. If you saw some of the videos, check it down below. You can watch those and tell me what you think on those. Well, come to find out, later on, Toyota actually went in and apparently fixed some of their issues. Now, I took this in before I went with OVTune, and they said that I'm on the latest and greatest software. Latest and greatest tune from Toyota. Well, that wasn't good enough. If you have gotten some of the earlier trucks of the Gen 3s, you'll understand how laggy, always hunting for gears. I have a manual, so I'm not really suffering from that. But the engine itself was just horrible for a truck. So I went with OVTune. Huge improvement. Oh my gosh. The throttle response, boom, right on. The low end torque, even though it wasn't spectacular, even though I'm used to a diesel, but I totally understand for what it is, it's so much better. But here's some of the things that I had a problem with OVTune. Like I said in a couple of other videos, I put it directly up to 93 octane, which is the highest one they have, and it worked out great. I didn't mind putting 93 octane in it because I had a BMW that I had to do it anyway, so I was just kind of used to it. So what I did was put that on there and drove it around, and I was pretty happy with it. I towed with it. It did fantastic. The only complaint I really had was that when you stomp on it and you go through the revs, it's like it keeps jumping, to where when they were doing the dyno pulls on it and redoing the fuel maps, it's like they said, okay, these 500 revs or 500 RPM, here's one map. Here's the next 500, another map, another map. Instead of making it smaller to make it a little bit more gradual, it was just boom, 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 boom. Which, you can get around that, and it's not too awful bad, but it was kind of annoying. So then I go up there and somebody, one of you, contacted me through a comment of one of my videos that Toyota actually has a new version of software, of Tune, to be able to put on these trucks. I was like, oh, that's fantastic. I got my laptop back out. I reflashed it back to stock that OVTune said it was stock. And when I did that, I still had throttle response. I still had engine response. I didn't have all the power that I had when I was on the 93 tune. I understand it's two different types of tune, but it actually made the truck livable. And so I took it to the dealership after I got on the stock tune. They said, no, you are on the latest and greatest, and this is the new one. So I guess whatever OVTune had as their stock tune was already the stock tune that Toyota came out, which was the upgraded version. Because this truck is not the same thing that when I bought it, a year and a half, I don't even know what month it is now with this COVID stuff. It is not the same truck. It's actually halfway decent. It's still not going to be a powerhouse. It's a Tacoma. It's not going to be a powerhouse. That's why I drive my Dodge and have all the power that I want. But I would recommend for all of you that are thinking about doing OVTune to go to your dealership first. But you have to tell them certain things. Tell them that you're having throttle sluggishness. Slugginess? Is slugging wow. You're having a sluggish throttle. Your hunting gears and yeah, so basically if you tell them those two, they will check it, and if you are able to get the new tune, they will put it on there. If it's under warranty, free of charge. Even if it's not under warranty, try it out. Talk to them first. And if they can give you that new tune, it is so much better than the original that you can probably save your money. And if you get that tune and you're still not quite happy with it, by all means go to OVTune and go ahead and, you know, upgrade it to what they have. The 93 tune was pretty good. I still have it on my laptop, so if I plan on pulling something, like I have that utility trailer in the back, if I'm going to tow that over to the coast or some jet skis or boat or whatever, then I will just boom, throw that new tune on there. I'm good to go. I come back home, unload everything, go back in, boom, I'm back to stock again. With the stock tune, you don't need to have 93 octane. You don't need to have all the other stuff, and it's still livable. Why they didn't put that on there originally, I don't know, but that's their problem. Some of the other things that I have learned in the last year, other than the tuning stuff, is that these trucks need to have a lift. You just have to. If you go onto Facebook, you go onto whatever and look at some of these are some beautiful builds, beautiful trucks. Just get it up a little bit higher. One is there's a couple reasons why you want to lift it. One, the looks, because they do look awesome. Two, ground clearance. Right now, I took this out to the beach. I had 9 inches of ground clearance. I'm still getting sand out of the frame because I was just dragging on some of the big ruts. Also, I like to put at least a little bit of weight in the rear. When I went down to the beach, there's 5 of us in the family. I had 3 kids, where the older one's like, what, 13. The other ones are, you know, like 10 and so I had that. So I had 5, a little bit more than overnight bags, a cooler, and the tote for all the kitchen gear. Had that in the back of the bed. Just with us going down the road, we hit every bump stop that we have on this truck. We're riding along, it just, man, we hit one so hard that I actually checked my tire pressure on the dashboard to see whether or not I blew a tire out, because we hit it that hard. But if we put a lift on it, that kind of corrects that. Other things you can do to help with that, you can put airbags on it. I've seen many people do that. It seems to work out great. I don't know if I really want to go down that route, because I know I'm going to lift it. You put some 33s to 35s on these things, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. A lot of your trucks out there, if you're watching this and you got a small lift, I've seen it with bumpers and all kinds, beautiful trucks. Good job, beautiful trucks. Now, another thing too that I did learn, that if you go above 3 inches of lift on your stock Tacoma, according to my dealership, my warranty will be voided. The powertrain, that is. So I'm waiting. I got another like 6 months or so between my my warranty wears out. So I'm gonna hold off on that until I actually start lifting it. But I can wait there. I have plenty of other projects to actually work on. I'd still have, you know, my lockers and all the other stuff ready to be put in. So we're gonna do that later. But you know, we should be in good shape. What else would we do? If you're going to take this off road, you need some sliders. You need to, another thing that you need to do if you're going to get one of these third gen trucks is relocate your AC condenser drain from the factory, it drips right on top of the frame. Now, if it's just wet all the time, it's gonna rust. And basically, it's a very simple thing. You just stick another hose on there and kind of run it over around the frame, and then you're good to go, and it's fine. So that's another thing. Another thing you need to fix, if you're just riding around town, even if you have it lifted, it's not horrible, but the exhaust that cuts across, so this is a V6, but it's only got one tailpipe. So you have one coming down, and then it goes underneath the cross member, or right behind the cross member, underneath the transfer case, and then it wires in, then it goes out the back. Well, the problem with that is that that's the lowest point, and I've seen a bunch of pictures from people smashing those up on rocks because it's hanging down. So you might want to fix that as well. So one other thing that I really want to fix with this thing would be sound deadening. This thing is extremely loud. The exhaust is loud. I mean, not like noisy, crazy loud, but it is a little bit too loud for my taste. The engine is way too loud. Road outside is way too loud. And actually, I've seen some people ask, like, why is this truck so heavy when you have doors? Like, take a look, listen. Okay, it feels like a tin can being closed. Not the greatest, but these trucks are really safe. I've seen pictures of people with accidents, crunched all up, but it's still, you know, the family was safe. Truck not so much, but the family's safe. So good job on that one there, Toyota. But anyway, so I'm just gonna wrap this up. This is just gonna be a quick one, but go to your dealership first before you get it tuned to see if they have the upgraded tune. If you're already on the upgraded tune, well, you're just out of luck and you have to go to OVTune or another tuner and to be able to flash these. But highly recommend going there. It's either pay $700, $800, whatever it was to go to OVTune, or go to a dealership and try to get something better for free. See which one floats your boat. But anyway, stay tuned for some more episodes. We're gonna hopefully get back onto the Tacoma here real soon. I'm almost finished with the transmission and the Wagoneer. I got lockers to put into the CJ. I got a fuel leak in the Dodge, and yeah, wow, we're going through a lot of diesel, so I need to fix that. So once I get those done, I'll be back on this. We want to lift it, put some bumpers and all that good stuff on there, but that'll be later on down the line. So anyway, stay tuned, enjoy yourself, and I'm pretty sure you're just like me and we got things to do. We got to get. Stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe. Later.